Hey guys, welcome back to another deck profile. So today I'll be showing off something a little different. So it's a Forestcraft deck profile, not a Yu-Gi-Oh deck, but a Shadowverse Evolve deck. If you don't know what this game is, it's like Hearthstone in a way, and but real life version, and it's pretty fun. Me and my friends have been enjoying it for the past few weeks or months even, and it's very budget, easy to get into and it's fun. And something if you don't want to play Yu-Gi-Oh at the moment right now, this is something fun to go to. I think my deck cost me around $60 to make, so pretty cheap, affordable. You can make a top tier deck very easily, and it doesn't take much time either. And don't worry, we're still gonna be doing Yu-Gi-Oh content on this channel, so be on the lookout for that. And with all that being said, let's get on with the deck profile. Alright, so moving on with the deck profile, like I said, this game is kind of like Shadowverse, so it has a mana system. Every turn you get one mana, and these cards have a cost. And the cost of this deck, it's a pretty low curve, so we play a lot of low cost cards. It's a combo deck, so every time you play a card as the third card, it gets a little special effect. So we want to play a lot of low cost cards, and then we build our way up to our high cost cards, which we don't play a lot of. But alright, to start off, like I said, we play a lot of low cost cards. So to start off with our one cost, we play one Floral Breeze, three Elfchild May, three Nature's Guidance, three Sakuna, three Harvest Festival, two Fairy Circle. So this will round out our one cost. Like I said earlier, we want to build up our combo counter as much as possible. These cards allow us to do so. Sukuna, Elfchild are great one drops to have in the beginning of the game, and they provide a lot of impact later on in the game too. Every time a card is bounced back, when Elfchild May is on the board, you can ping a monster for 1 damage, or when it's played on Fanfare. So Fanfare is an effect that plays when the moment this card is played, it deals 1 damage. So it gets rid of like 2 1s or 1 1s people like to drop on turn one, and it can swing momentum back towards you if you're going second, which is really good. And then Nature's Guidance, or not Nature's Guidance, Floral Festival. What am I saying? Harvest Festival. This card, Harvest Festival. It's just a build up combo meter. You can pay one more to heal one, draw one. It's great in a deck like this. You always want more cards in your hand. And I play. This is a little tech choice. If you look at other forest builds, I don't know if you've ever seen other forest builds, but uh, not too many people are on Fairy Circle. I kind of like it. It's a one cost builds up combo meter, and then it puts three fairies in your EX area, which also build up combo meter if you want to play them. So it's just free combo for just one card, which is insane. And then Nature's Guidance and the Floral Breeze, they're just cards that bounce back to your hand and then provide additional value. So that's just good in general. Alright, so onto our two costs. My two cost ratios are a little weird, but I'm still testing things out with this deck. My deck always gets changed around every week, so but this is what I have so far. I play three Ancient Elf. Ancient Elf, probably the best 2-star in this deck. It's a ward. If you evolve it for one, it can go up to a 5/5. It's an insane card. Next we play two Marvelous Sunday, bounces back, which is value for this deck, and it gives you more health so you can survive against aggro decks. It's insane. Play two Fashionista. It's great on combo. It drops a card down 2/2. So if they're playing like a massive threat, you could just lower it by 2. Or if you are going insanely aggro, you can give one of your cards an extra 2/2 and do extra 2 damage to face. Or if it has rush, like you can give it to Deer. If you play Deer, give it an extra 2. Celestial Tia, we play 2 of those. This card is insane. It summons a 5/5 token that can have rush, which is insane. Just for combo 3, which you can get really easily in this deck because you kind of build around it. Next we play 2 Tweedledee, Tweedledum, Tweedledee. This card's goaded. It's on Evolve. It searches for a free one cost. You scoop 4, you see how many one costs we play, you're bound to get one if you excavate 4. This card is goaded. Insane card. You always want your one cost. And then I'm still experimenting with these two. I could take these two out for one more Tweedledee, Tweedledum, one more Sunday, or even one more Tia. But I'm still testing it. I play two really weird 2 costs. You can sub these out for anything else. I play one Archer. Archer kind of helps me deal with aggro decks. You know, ping 1 for every time you play it. You never tap it, so they can never attack it. They have to out it with like an effect. Speaking of effects, I also play Elf Girl Lisa. This card, you take your creatures take 1 less damage from effects, which is insane because a lot of effects just like ping you for exactly your monster's like amount. Like this card will just ping you for 4. Oh, now it will just ping you for 3. Some cards when they get played ping for 1. They basically just don't do anything when this card is out. It's insane. So I play 2 of those, or not 2 of those, 1 of that. I'm still testing it out. I could remove them. No one really plays Archer, no one really plays Lisa, but I'm still testing it out. It could be just the most awful tech choice of mankind, but we never know. You never know. I'm still testing it out. So that will round up our 2 cost. And then next for our like medium cost to high cost cards, I play 2 IV Spellbomb. I used to play it at 3. I think you could play this at 3. This card is really good. It just pings for 3 costs. You just ping something for 5 for free, and if it's the 3rd card you played, combo 3, or 3rd card or higher, combo 3, it could be your 3rd card or it could be your 4th, 5th, anything past 3. It deals 3 damage to the leader to face, so free value. It's pretty good. It just instantly outs things. People have to double read this card, double check, because like they're like 3 for 5 is insane. 3 for 8 is even more insane, right? Like, I don't know. It's kind of good. I might bump it up to 3. Might keep it at 2. In this game, you can play anywhere from 40 to 60 cards in a deck. I play 40 because I want this deck to be more consistent. But it's really weird because I play a lot of 2 cost cards. But I find a lot of value and a lot of cards, you know, to fit the situation. But maybe playing for a lot of niche situations isn't that good. I don't know. I'm just rambling about. But you know, tell me what you guys think. I play 2 Lilac. Lilac is okay. I like dropping this on 3. It threatens their turn 3, or if you're going second, threatens their turn 4. You can tap it, get a Fable counter. This is not really a Fable deck, it's a combo deck. You can play Fable in Forest. I really like Fable Forest, but I don't have the cards it's necessary to build it. It's really fun. This is a Fable card. You don't really have to play this. You can substitute this out for Deer. Deer is really good in combo as well because it gives you an extra card to play with plus a draw, and it pings something for damage for free. This, drop it on 3. You ping it. It puts Fable counter on this card. You can pay 1 to remove a Fable counter from the card, destroy any card on the board. I think it's really good for decks that like to keep their threats unpinged. It can just instantly remove them, because in this game you can't attack cards that aren't pinged. If they're not turned to the side, you can't attack them. An effect like this is really good for removing cards that people just want to keep on the board forever. Next, we have Silent Shizuka as our 4 cost. This card is insane. I don't think anyone would play this less than 3. Storm on Evolve. It bounces back a card to the top of their deck. You put a brick back in their deck. You put a high cost boss monster back in their deck on the top too, so like they know they're gonna get it. And a Storm, which it just hits them in the face for just a lot of damage. I think it's a 6 damage for Storm or 5, one of those 2. Insane amount of damage to their face. Next we play Cassiopeia, or this is the old art version, but it just this deck, like I said earlier, generates a lot of value in the hand. This pings monsters up to the amount of cards you have in your hand in EX, and you can split it between any of the monsters on the board. So if they have 5 monsters, all 1 health, I have 5 cards in my hand, I can just ping them all for 1. They have 1 really big monster, that's 5. Just ping that, just put all the damage on the 1 monster. This is insane tempo return. On turn 5, you drop this. Tempo is instantly back in your favor if you manage your hand right. If you have no cards in your hand, it kind of generates 0 value, but I feel like it's kind of hard to have no cards in your hand when you're playing a deck like this. Everything generates value for your hand. Next, this is the God card of the deck. Now, Forest became top tier with the introduction of this card. King Elephant. This card is insane. Don't know what King Elephant is. It's a 6-drop 1/1, but wait, that's not all he is. When you put him on the board, he puts every card on your board back to your hand. Or you get to choose. It's not just every card. You get to choose what cards you want to put back in your hand. And then for every card in your hand, he gets 1/1. So he gets, at most, +7. He can be an 8/8 6-drop with Storm. And on turn 10, say if you do have one turn 10, the game does go on that long, you can evolve him on turn 10. So he's 6, 4 to evolve. And then he gains that stat again. So he gains another 7, and then he'll gain a 7 again. So he'll be a 15/15 Storm, and he ignores Ward. Don't know what Ward is, and you play Hearthstone. It's like a taunt, so you can't attack anything other than that. He ignores that. He ignores that. It's insane. This card is insane. Next, last card in the deck, 40th card, Silver Bolt. If you don't know what this card does, it just pings anything on the board, or you can ping face as well for damage equal to the cards in your hand, and then you draw a card before this. So you play this, draw a card, you ping for damage. So this is more like a last resort, like, oh, if you have game, this is the card you would game with. So that would conclude our deck. This is all our cards, all our high costs at least. So like in Yu-Gi-Oh, we do have an extra deck, or in this game is called an Evolve deck. So 10 cards in the Evolve deck. We play 2 Tweedledum Tweedledee Evolves, 3 Sukuna, 1 King Elephant, just in case the game does go on for like turn 10 if you can't kill them. Which most of my games don't go on till turn 10, but sometimes it does. Like it happened once. You do drop King Elephant Evolve, and it's pretty much game at that point. 2 Silent Evolves, 1 Tia, 1 Ancient Elf. I think if you want to cut a Sukuna Evolve for another Ancient Elf Evolve, that is perfectly fine. I would 100% do that. This card is really good. You play 3 of it, so it does generate value even if it's not evolved, but if you want to run a second one, that is perfectly fine. I don't really evolve Sukuna that much, but I run 3 just in case, because Sukuna always provides value, either it be the early game or the late game. So yeah, tell me what you guys think. That concludes my Shadowverse Forest deck. Alright, so that will conclude my deck profile. If you guys want me to talk about anything Shadowverse related, or you guys want to learn about the game, feel free to leave a comment down below. And if you guys still want to see Yu-Gi-Oh content, there's more Yu-Gi-Oh content in store, so make sure to subscribe, like, and comment. It really helps us out. Don't forget to hit the notification bell if you do want to see more content from us. And thank you guys for watching, and see you guys later.